Installing a new sewage pump is something you can definitely do it yourself. I have seen plumbers quote this job for $2,000 on up, even $3,000 and $4,000. This is the AquaStrong Sewage Grinder Pump. It is stronger than most waste pumps because it's an actual grinder pump. AquaStrong is an expert in everything pumps. They always get it right. This is all metal, super strong grinder pump. If you're doubting the quality of a pump, always look at the business end down underneath. Check this out. The bottom of your sewage pump is where all the waste product goes up and out. So here you actually have a rotating cutting wheel that will grind the waste up and pump it out. The AquaStrong 1 horsepower sewage grinder pump is rated for 115 volts. It is cast iron pump design, auto float switch, perfect for basements and underfloor situations. This pump has a max head height vertically of 40 feet and flows at 4,200 gallons per hour. Clog-free 2-inch discharge design. This 1 horsepower grinder pump features a stainless steel blades that will effortlessly cut through soft and semi-rigid debris such as wipes and human waste. Okay, let's jump into all the different steps to install a grinder pump. Okay, when installing a grinder pump, we're dealing with sewage waste. That's toilets, that's bathrooms, that's things like that. Never buy any materials that say sump pump. Sump is bad. Sump is just for water. You need only sewage rated products. So this is a sewage rated basin. This is a sewage rated basin sealed lid. This is a sewage rated grinder pump. AquaStrong has the female threaded 2-inch pipe, which is the most common, easy to install. They've also included this all steel connector, so you can switch over to flexible discharge pipe if you want with a clamp. Okay, first we're going to install the 2-inch waste line. You want to do that to the pump before you lower it into your basin. It'll be a lot easier. That's done with a simple 2-inch threaded connector. AquaStrong did include the fitting and the Teflon tape, the groove tape, with the pump. As you're looking down at the threads, go ahead and install it clockwise. I would do 3 rotations and to seal those threads right up. Go ahead and screw it into the discharge port. And then you do have the access here to snug it up with pliers or a pipe wrench. Next, let's install our 2-inch drain pipe. This is standard PVC cement. This is the all-purpose PVC cement, and this is the purple primer. It cleans and prepares the pipe ahead of time. Keep in mind the primer is extremely strong. It will stain anything it lands on. Also use in a well-ventilated area. Next, you're going to switch to your PVC cement. Coat both sides and then stick the pipe together and hold at least 10 seconds or longer. I like to give it a little twist and then hold it down for at least 10 seconds or longer. By putting on the drain pipe first, you've done yourself a big favor. It'll make it a lot easier to lower it into your sewage basin. This float is what will turn the pipe on. And AquaStrong has given you a super simple 1-corded design, no longer a separate switch to deal with. Go ahead and feed your sewage basin cover over the pipe. Thread the electric cord through the smallest of the 3 holes. Now, keeping in mind these sewer basins have to be airtight, otherwise you'll get sewer gases. So the manufacturer will provide you grommets for all these seals. The smaller of the 3 holes will be for the electric wire. 1 hole will be for the vent, 2-inch vent, and then your drain side. And this manufacturer gave us a couple different grommet fittings to seal around pipes. We're going to use the 2-inch pipe. Push the rubber seal down over your pipe and then snap it in. You do want a good tight seal. This has to be airtight so you don't get sewer gases. Now on the electric cord side, they have a split design, so it will open up and you can get your cord through that. Pull the excess slack out of the basin. Snap it in place. Now keep in mind, before you go too much further, you want to make sure your basin lid secure screws will line up with the basin, because you only have 1 chance to seal this tight. Also, this particular manufacturer gave us foam tape sealant, so we can put that under the basin lid and be airtight. There's the holes we have to meet up with, so you want to make sure that your basin lid is aligned with those holes. The basin lid should come with provided fasteners so you can seal everything up tight. So go all the way around and seal up that basin lid tight. You want to snug everything up well so there's no sewer gases escaping. When your sewage grinder pump does kick on, that's a lot of pressure that it pumps up. You need a check valve. It is required that will prevent the sewage from falling back into the basin when the pump turns off each time and it's cycling. So they are required. They do have directional arrows here. You always want to make sure that is flowing in the correct direction as the pumping of the sewage out. So we're going to install it here. That also will service as a future maintenance area. If we ever need to loosen this up to service something, we can just disconnect this check valve and get in there. So you want to install this vertically as the discharge is leaving the basin. Simply loosen up the provided clamps, slide it right over the pipe. Okay, and tighten it back up. Okay, being mindful of the directional arrows that are required. Now with another piece of 2-inch, go ahead and come out of the check valve and tighten it up. Now with your waste line secured, of course you want to install it into your existing waste system. When you install it correctly, it will be hard plumbed into your existing waste system. That could be a vertical stack, it could be a horizontal stack. You do not need additional traps or check valves, just the check valve coming out of the sewage basin is good enough. What about this extra hole? That's your vent side. You don't want it to airlock, so you do need a vent. It will vent the sewer gases and allow air to come in and out of the system. The manufacturer had 1.5 inches here of the sewage basin. We're going to switch that out to 2-inch because that's what we're working with here. And then you simply install the 2-inch pipe. That will be your vent side, and you'll connect that up to your existing venting. Plug it into an existing outlet. A dedicated outlet is best if you have it or have one installed. The 1 horsepower sewage grinder pump by AquaStrong. Like I said earlier, they are experts in everything pumps. This grinder pump is much stronger than I've typically seen with just regular sewage pumps because it is a true grinder pump. With the sharp impellers, it will grind everything up, mash everything up before it pumps it out. Hopefully that will last a good long time and it will prevent clogging.